What is going on, everyone? Hope you guys are having an amazing day. My name is Paul, and this is Make Life Fit. It's early in the morning. It's actually before work. We're going to work out before work at this time. And let's see, what time is it? About 5:19 in the morning. Not too crazy early from when I usually get up, but I had to get up a little bit earlier to get out the door before I head to work. So today we're going to work out arms, and another exciting thing, today is the first weigh-in. I typically don't weigh myself that often, to be honest, but for this little challenge, the resolution thing, I wanted to weigh myself the start of January, which is about the 7th, and then of course the 7th of February, which would be like the first weigh-in. The first thing that I gave up and was alcohol and pretty much just eating late. So that's really the only thing that I changed so far. The next change will be kind of reducing carbs, eating more fruits, vegetables, and just replacing certain items that I'm eating on the daily. It's all about small changes. So I just want to see what that change is from this first month, and then the next month moving forward, how big that change is going to be. So with this scale, it's not only going to measure the weight, but it's going to measure body fat. It's going to measure visceral fat, BMI, muscle mass, and of course your weight. Gotta get these boxes cleaned up. One of my daughters is selling Girl Scout cookies. So, Girl Scout cookies linked below. You can get them sent right to your house if you want to. Another little update. We got what is kind of like a vision board for me. I'm going to be hanging this up sometime later up today, but I'm going to put on there things like future upcoming events, things that I want to do for the channel, or just things that I'm trying to get done in general. So nice little vision board. I recommend grabbing one. It doesn't have to be a dry erase board, but I want to do that so I can obviously erase it whenever I get that task done. That'll help me out with a little bit more organization. But we got to get on the road, so I got my bag ready to go, and hit the road. It's about 5:30 in the morning, and it's not that hot out. It's about 50 something degrees, so it's crazy foggy. But look at the visibility. This is just in my neighborhood. It's really hard to see, so taking it easy on the way to the gym. Made it into the gym. 5:30 on the dot. Sorry I couldn't yell earlier. The house is pretty much asleep, so. But man, popping over here. People get up really early to go to the gym. I commend you guys on that. If you guys can wake up early, hit the gym, go hard, and then hit work like on a daily basis, whew, good job for you. I cannot. I had to do this because I had a little extra time this morning. Usually hit work at 6. Today I don't have to get there until 7:30, so I have a little extra time to work out. Alright guys, so today is really just arm day. I'm not really going to go too intense into what I'm doing. I'll show you a couple clips, but it's really just about the weigh-in. So the weigh-in I'll show you right after I get done. I'm just going to hit some intense arms. Everything's going to be supersetted, if not trisetted. So I'll go back and forth with biceps, triceps, and then I'll usually do something where I'm doing something kind of plyo just to kind of get my body moving. Just some arms. The idea was to just really get a pump. But check out how busy the gym is 5 something in the morning. This is Carol's class right here. People training. It's early in the morning. Yeah, they're training hard. It's probably more people here And then when I usually come in around here at 5 p.m. That's 5 a.m. There's a lot of people here. So I'm gonna do my way out. It's over in the corner. I'll show you what that looks like. So guys, as far as for weight, just try to be consistent on what you use as far as what you're gonna weigh yourself with. This is the scale that we use here at the gym. Run. What you do is you gotta step on here barefoot. Put your settings in on here, so it'll go by your height, gender, and age. Then you get on there, weigh yourself, and then you'll hold these two handlebars, and then it'll also measure your muscle mass, body fat, BMI, and visceral fat. And I'll show you what numbers those are once I do it. Alright guys, here goes the numbers. Today's the 7th of February. Bang.
Alright, let's wander our back way back. Wander back.
So I'm going to put those numbers up to the numbers that I have at home, and I'll compare the two and see where we change at. Now it's time to get changed, get into the shower, you gotta get to work. Alright guys, fresh out the shower, finished for the day, working out wise. Actually going to be working out a little bit later today, doing some cardio with my team, but that's a little separate thing. So we just did arms, just did the weigh-in. Copped a nice shower before work, feeling pretty good. Yo, shout out to the gyms that have showers. Remember, it was a time where we had some bad storms when I was living back in Berlin, and our power shut off for 5 days, and the gym was the only source of showers that I can go to, so shout out to them. One more shout out to Royal Fitness for allowing me to film in there. I had their link in the description. These guys are located in Barrington. Today they open up around 5 o'clock, so still late or early in the morning. About to head to the gym now. Excuse me, going to work. After work, I'll show you guys what my weigh-in kind of looks like. And hopefully there's some change. If there's not, embarrassing. So you already know. Oh, the cuzzo's in the building. Hey. Yo, it's early in the morning. Hey, early in the morning.
Get into it. Let's go. Makelifefit. He here. You got it in already?
We here, got it in, ready to go. I'm actually going to work.
Popping too?
Oh, you see it? Oh, cut. Hey, Moonsitter's on deck, yo. If you don't follow her channel, Link in description below.
Please. Oh, you put me up now.
Hey guys, we're gonna get ready to go to work, and I'll see you guys after work. So I'm a little bored on my way to work, so I figured I'd talk to you guys a little bit. The sun is starting to come out. I don't know if you can kind of see that. There you go. A little sunrise action, but of course it's still raining, like it always kind of is, and it's really cloudy, so I don't get no nice sunrise to kind of drive into. But New Year's resolutions, right? Let's talk about them and where you guys at on those. I did a poll on my social media on Instagram about the 3rd week in, and I've asked people, the question was, are you still current? Are you still doing your New Year's resolution, or are you still current on whatever goal that you made for this year? And 75% of the people who voted said no. 75, that's a lot. So what makes you want to do something or have a goal in mind and then stop it? You know, that's kind of where I want your head to be at. What makes you just stop it? Now, it's a billion things that could get in the way, but in the reality is most of the time they're just excuses. So bring it back to the time where it's like, all right, I want to do this. I have this goal in my head and I really want to knock this goal out. When you have that inspiration and you have that feeling, what you got to learn to do is hold on to that feeling. At what point does it turn off and then you just say, oh, I don't feel like doing it anymore, or I can't, you feel like you can't do it? One of my biggest things I was talking about for this first month was this, not drinking, which is fairly simple. So no alcohol. The other thing though was going to the gym more often, or working out, not necessarily at the gym. So my second kind of resolution was making sure I dedicated the time every day, at least 5 days a week, to go to the gym. Now that was more challenging because that's something that you have to do. You have to make time for the gym. There's no way where you're gonna just sit there and be like, you know what, this is the perfect time to go to the gym. There's no perfect time for anything. You have to make the time for it. And there was definitely a couple times where people wanted me to do something, but I mean, I let them know I have an appointment. It's important to me, and I need to at least get this thing done. And what I found out was it's not going to be important to other people. You know what I mean? People are going to want you or need your service for whatever reason, and they are going to devalue your goal because their goal in their head is more important than yours. A part of Make Life Fit is a portion of being selfish and understanding when it's okay to be selfish. All right, so you need to be able to say, no, this is one of the things that I'm going to do, and I need to accomplish this. So after this, if I still have time, I can help you with the thing that you need. You need to be able to put that into priority. So prioritize yourself into making your goal your goal, because other people are not going to see it. So they're going to want to fill your time in with something else, which is going to knock you off of your original goal. So hope putting that into perspective will allow you to make your goals and then hopefully keep them, and at least not allowing other people to dictate what you're going to be doing throughout that day or that course of that week. Still on the way to work, about to kill these however many hours, I don't even know. Depends on what time it kind of lives out. Be back with you unless I got some more updates. Just getting back. A long day. It got super cold outside. I don't know if they knew how cold it was supposed to be, but it started snowing. So, but anyway, got back. Boom. Got my paper. Here goes my paper. Now, if nothing changed, then it's gonna be embarrassing. But hopefully, some things have changed, and we shall see. All right. Side by side, we've got. Okay, so the weight is 205, so down 2 pounds. Okay, here's the big one right here. So body fat, it was 30.9% and went down to 27%. So that's good. BMI didn't really change, but the muscle mass was 32.5 to 34. So I gained muscle and lost body fat. And look, what's important about these numbers is the weight number almost didn't change, right? So that's like 1.5 pounds roughly. I talk to my clients about this a lot, basically telling them, hey, don't pay attention to the actual scale and how much you actually weigh, because certain things could change, right? So my body fat went down, was that 3 or 4%, and my muscle mass went up 2%. So those are the numbers that I'm really critical about. And the only thing I did, as I said before, the only thing I changed was not drinking alcohol and being consistent with my workout. So I worked out at least 5 times a week, my regular muscle. So I break it down, right, for 5 days, 5 different body groups. And then I did cardio at least 2 times a week. So those are the things that I changed. As far as my eating habits, didn't really change those. Now the second portion of things coming up for this next month is going to be a reduction in basically sugar. So a reduction in carbs. That's going to be the main focus. Still continue to do what I'm doing. I'm going to up my cardio a little bit and make sure that I reduce carbs, high protein, higher fats, and we're going to watch the saturated fat, so no fried foods. I'm trying to stay away from bread, different things like that. I'll let you know exactly what I'm doing. But that's the second change. Another important thing I tell clients is don't change too many things at once. You change too many things at once, then you're going to get either overwhelmed by it, or you're not going to want to do it because you're like, man, this sucks, right? I'm not eating these foods that I like, or I'm not doing these things that I like to do. So those are the 2 changes that I made originally, and now I'm going to do 2 more changes. So hopefully that will change again, and those numbers will go down from there. I'll post that one just like I posted this one on the wall, and the next weigh-in will be March 7th. So let's check it out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, smash that like button, guys. Hit that notification bell so you guys can know when these things drop, and also subscribe if you're not subscribed, guys. Share these videos, guys, and hopefully this is helping out someone. Stay on your New Year's resolution, guys. As always, make life fit. I'm out. Peace.